Hey guys, welcome to today's lesson where we're going to be looking at adjacent angles and vertically opposite angles. So I'll just maybe get you to write these notes down in your book so that you can follow on from this content. So there's a few new words or names that we're going to introduce in this lesson. And these are to identify and to classify different types of angles. So the first one that I want to talk about is an adjacent angle. An adjacent angle. All right, and so adjacent pretty much means just an angle that is right next door to another angle. So let's take, for example, angle A, B, C, O. All right, so if we were to name, so angle AOB, right, would be adjacent to angle BOC. BOC, okay? And so what it means here is that they actually share the same, they share a vertex and they share an arm. So the vertex would be point O and the arm that they share is B. So shared arm is here and shared vertex is here. All right, so there's a shared arm and there's a shared vertex. All right, let's look at the next example. So the next example, my pen's flying around. So the next example that I want to talk about is a complementary angle. So complementary angle. So a complementary angle. All right, and so a complementary angle are two angles that would add up to 90 degrees or a right hand angle. Okay, so say that I had these two angles here, so that was A and that was B. All right, so angle A and angle B. We can say that angle A and angle B are complementary because they add up to 90 degrees. All right, it's just as simple as that. All right, let's keep moving. The next example that I want to have a look at is a supplementary angle. A supplementary angle. Supplementary angle. Supplementary angle, okay? And all we mean about a supplementary angle, okay, is that an angle that adds up to 180 degrees, 180, straight line or a straight line. All right, so say that we have, so this is the point here, so that we have this angle and we have this angle. So this is A and this is B. All right, this is a supplementary angle because angle A plus angle B adds up to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. All right, next example. All right, so next example is a revolution, okay? So next example is a revolution. Now, you might remember that a revolution from our previous video on classifying angles, okay? So a revolution is an angle that adds up to 360 degrees, okay? So that's why we call it a full revolution. So if we had, let's just say that let's just draw this angle here. All right, so we had B and say that we had A here. All right, so A plus B equals 360. So this is a full revolution, okay, because the angle that we are talking about is the circle here. So this equals 360. All right, so this is a revolution. All right, okay. So one more, I'll get you can pause that and make sure that you've gotten the notes down. And then I'm going to turn the page over. One more angle that I want to talk about is vertically opposite angle. All right, so vertically opposite. So this is the, so vertically, sorry, there's one more. Spoke too soon. So vertically opposite angle. All right, and so this is, all right, so say that we had A here, all right, and A here, and B here, and B here. All right, so A angle would equal A, and B angle would equal B. All right, so you're probably looking at me going, what the hell does that mean? All right, let's just say hypothetical situation. I don't have a protractor on me today, so this is not accurate. Okay, what is this it's saying is that if angle A was 90 degrees, angle A on the opposite side would also equal 90 degrees because it's vertically opposite. Okay, so it's vertically opposite. So what this means, and I might just write this down, angles are formed when two lines intersect the opposite angles are equal. All right, so when they're vertically opposite in the case of A and B, B, this means that if A is 90 degrees, that A on the other side is also going to be 90 degrees. And if B here is 90 degrees, B here is also going to be 90 degrees. All right, make sure that you write these names down so that you don't forget them. The next one and the last one that I want to talk about is a perpendicular angle. All right, so a perpendicular angle. All right, so a perpendicular angle is, or perpendicular line, sorry. Lines meet at right angles. So lines that meet at right angle. All right, so suppose I had, all right, so say that that would be 90 degrees. Okay, so it's a right-hand angle. All right, so the perpendicular lines, all right, so let's label this first, A, B, C, and D. So the perpendicular line, so lines that meet at right angles would be A and B, so see that line, A and B. So A and B is perpendicular, so we use this symbol to D and C. To D and C. All right. So A and B is perpendicular, 90 degrees to this line. And when these two lines cross over, they're meeting at a right angle. That's all that's saying. So A and B, when line A and B crosses with D and C, it forms a perpendicular angle. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure that you have these notes down and do a few exercises so that you can test your knowledge. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.